Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas. It has become my favorite pre-Kona training spot, and that all came from 2018. We were looking for a place we could drive to, get down from altitude down to sea level, and we wanted some place with good riding, rolling hills, and just somewhat similar to conditions to Kona. So lots of wind here, can be lots of humidity as well, and it can get pretty hot. So. Every time we come out here before Kona, it's a little different depending on our pre-race, whatever pre-Kona race we do. So this year, Santa Cruz is 4 weeks before, so I'll be out here for about 2.5 weeks. I came right from California here, and then I'm going from here to Kona. So it was a little hectic packing actually before Santa Cruz for like 3 trips and different climates and things like that. But definitely glad I'm out here. I think the most important thing for me is getting down to sea level. I've been training up at altitude for a long time, and it's hard to hit that top end. You feel really strong all the time, but it's just hard to get that little extra oomph, and it's harder to recover. So when I come down here, I feel really good, and I can work on my swimming, some of my top end cycling, which are both going to be very important to my Kona strategy. So came out with, of course, Julie Dibbins, our coach, and the JV crew. Matt Botchel, our cycling coach, is here as well. And I got Big Metz, who's just out here. He's actually doing Augusta this upcoming weekend.
The boys getting prepared for the big run. 2-1 and 1-2 for Baby Metz. Kona Augusta camp. Baby Metz.
Are you gonna run together for a little bit?
Yeah. I'll see him on his way for 5% of his run.
5%, that's all I need.
Yeah.
The other 95% takes care of itself.
Yeah. Just gotta set the vibe, set the tone. I'm a vibe guy. We know that.
How are the vibes here at camp?
They're great. Immaculate vibes. Just getting ready for getting Tim ready for Kona as best we can, and
let's get physical.
I don't know, he's getting physical. Mostly by himself because Rinny's not here. The Eggman. This is one of my duties. Tim said, come train with me, but if you're going to race Augusta and bail on the last couple hard days, you got to be the Eggman. But I can handle this. I feel like this is a job that I'm taking pretty seriously. I'm working it. I'm going to make sure the man gets his protein back. Tortillas for me, not the gluten-free boy. I should probably put him down some toast though.
Go Big Metz. He just came out to support. So great to have him out here. He's been staying with me as well. Everybody else is in a big house. We're on a little island in our little downtown condo where all the action is. And then Matt Hansen just arrived. He just came from Dallas. And then we have Sid, LB, Lauren Brandon, and Maggie, who's one of our, Maggie Rush is one of our age group contenders going into Kona. She won Tulsa, Ironman Tulsa, the age group race. So pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good group. It's a little bit of, you don't quite know what you're going to get weather-wise in Lawrence at the end of September, to be honest. So we've lucked out because we've had some really legit days. We had a big storm roll through like early Sunday morning. So on our long run on Sunday, it wasn't super hot. It was like 81, but it was just so humid, and we had some cloud cover, so the humidity was just like sticking right on the levee. sweat a lot during that session, that's for sure. And, you know, yesterday we rode in the afternoon and it was 100 degrees, legit 100 degrees. So we're getting hit with a couple hot days, which is great. Kind of, it's not only a physical stimulus for me, but it's a mental reminder of what we're about to get into on the Big Island. Because honestly, you know, I normally go to Australia with Rinny and the kids beginning of every year for 6 to 8 weeks, and that's where I kind of get that heat community reminder, because it's, you know, the middle of their Australian summer down there, and Noosa, you know, Queensland is hot and humid. So, and I missed that the last couple of years. So it's been I haven't really had any significant heat training in the last few years. So it's been pretty important for me to kind of get kicked in the face a little bit with that humidity and that heat. And I'm feeling pretty good, yeah, bouncing in and out of the sessions. The other good thing about here is that, you know, it's, if you go to Hawaii right now, you're going to get that every day in, day out, guaranteed. And it can be a little much in terms of recovery and being able to handle that. So here we get some, you know, we have some cool mornings, and then we'll have some cool days. So, you know, if you need a break from that heat training, you can, you know, head out early and, you know, kind of dodge a bullet, let yourself recover, and then, you know, look at the weather report and find another hot day and schedule around that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. After that first one, I really began to rock steady.
Rock steady.
Yeah, and then I was just steady rocking all night long.
Rocking. Just rock.
And then I noticed everybody was beginning to rock steady.
Just rocking.
Rocking until the break of dawn.
Rinny and I joke before kids, we're like, what did we do with all of our time? You know, we obviously trained really hard, and now we train really hard too, but you're all like, you finish a session or whatever, and, you know, a kid's needing your attention or whatever. I miss the kids and Rinny obviously a ton. This is the longest block I'll be away from them. It'll be about 2.5 weeks, but, you know, obviously the family's been a priority. But, you know, Rinny and I knew that I needed to take a little time to prioritize triathlon, and it can't be all year. It can't be 52 weeks a year, but it can be a couple weeks a year before Kona. And God bless Rinny, keeping the fort down at home. I think they're all actually sick right now. Izzy going back to school, you know, always gets sick. But it's a lot. 2 kids, you know, obviously we have our help with Melinda, our nanny, but it's definitely hard on Rinny right now. So thank you, Rinny. I will take the kids after Kona, and you can go to the spa when we go to the Hualai after the race.